Whew. Alright, so after some technical difficulties, we are ready to begin Return of the Obra Dinn. It is super good looking. It's very neat that it has this visual style. Already little annoyed at how difficult it was to get this to work in OBS because of the fact that this is a very, very greedy full-screen application. It does not allow you to run it in a window, apparently. And it doesn't allow you to tab out to other windows or even like Control-Alt-Delete while it's open. I can't move my mouse to my second monitor and I can't tab over to other applications. Maybe that's just some weird gimmick in my system, but I've never had this happen with anything else. Anyhow. Can I... Yes, delete that and we will begin anew, afresh. Later, Serpent. Serpent doesn't want to be ruined. Lost at Sea, 1803, the good ship Obra Dinn. Built in 1796, London, 800 tons, 18 feet draught. Captain R. Witterill, crew 51 men. Last voyage to Orient, Cape Rendezvous in Uninet? Contact East India London office for enquiries or testimony. The Honorable East India Company. Attention, Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims, London office. The Obra Dinn is returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. Falmouth, England. 1807.
Company man woke me up. Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn. Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
I don't know. Hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
So the only options that we had, it lets you pick the type of mod. Oh, would that? How would this? How does this look? Macintosh was the default. I think I like the IB on 5200. They're not giving me any hints on the controls here. Okay, holding space is how I got to climb. So space is either climb or just use in general. Like I put my hand down there and then use it. Very neat visual style, obviously. It's like the appeal of the game. So this is the Obra Dinn. I gather that this is some kind of a puzzle or mystery game. And perhaps a horror game as well. We shall find out. Doesn't look like there's a crouch. And there are lots of things that it won't let me interact with.
Oi! It's too heavy!
I don't think that was there a moment ago. Or was it click? I guess left click is all I had to do in order to climb up here. Climb up and down, not spacebar.
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it here.
Book. Return of the Obra Dinn, a catalogue of adventure and tragedy, 1807. Preface. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Oh, maybe I should be affecting an accent for this. Henry Evans is the person who wrote it, so... Who's a Henry Evans? No, I guess I can't really do voices. Plus, this appears to be just the narrator, sort of, so... Preface. I trust that you find yourself someday I'll learn to speak. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately, and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Henry Evans. Interesting. The journey, the ship, the crew. Can I select on this page? I can. Oh, to flip around. Okay. Huh. Alright, alright. So maybe this is... Maybe I should have played this after Myst. Like, as just a... Because this does seem to me like it's going to be a very much a very atmospheric puzzle game. And it would have made for a nice before and after to go from Myst and Riven to this. But this is brand new, so... Volton Phase, something about boats, you are correct. You missed me demolishing the secret boss of Iconoclasts in only a few tries. A few-ish. A few plus. Atlantic leg of the Far East route. I have no idea what is going to be relevant information, so I'm gonna be stuffing everything into my brain. The ship, deck plans for the Obra Dinn. The crew. We get a list of names that are very difficult to read. Very, very difficult to read. I see a Paul Moss in there and a Samuel Galligan, Roderick Anderson, Davy James. Who is the captain? We got passengers, ship steward, captain steward, first through fourth mates, steward. That's not the complete manifest anyway. We're only seeing 24 through 38, so never mind. Life at sea, sketches of life aboard the Obra Dinn. Loose cargo. To on the cargo deck. Okay, so I have to fill in this entire book somehow. How do I exit out? Done. Skim through the entire book first. Fine, I will do that. This chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me, H.E. Captain. Well, I know what a captain is. Mate. Supports and assists their superior. Captain's mates. Bosun. Foreman in charge of the ultimate boatswain or bosun. Foreman in charge of general crew operations and the equipment required to sail the ship. Gunner in charge of weapons and military. Purser. Administrative. Cargo value. Surgeon. Carpenter. Helmsman. Am I gonna have to... Are we gonna have to get really nautical in this? Steward, general, okay. Officer in training, midshipman, topman, higher rated. Seaman, low level, crew member. Rigging is the ropes and chains that support the masts and sails. Main deck is the top deck that's opposed to weather. Gun deck is the deck with the guns and lined with portals for their firing. Orlop deck is mid deck above the lowest deck. And we'll find the ship's steering tiller. Okay. Kele East. Memento Mortem. Remember death. Where was Memento Mori? Well, that's Memento Mori is remember that you will die. I think. Remember, you know. Remember your death? Something like that. Alright, well that just gives me the book. I still don't know what to do. That's okay. This is a dead guy.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Alright, so that's how this guy died. He tried to open the captain's door, I guess, and was shot. He had an axe. This guy was standing out of the way, I suppose. I cannot move past him. How many seconds can I move in the time stop? In the stop time? そして時は動き出す. Oh, okay. And then it just fades out on its own. It would seem. Who is this? How did they die? Captain, location of the corpse. There, 3 others were present. Unknown. That guy. Memories where this person appears can be navigated from here. The soul appears on one memory. First memory 126. Bookmark all memories where they appear for quicker navigation. Did I do something? This person's face appears blurred. You don't say. This blurring indicates you don't have sufficient information to determine their identity. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Carry on and pay attention. I always pay attention. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. This unknown soul met an unknown fate. Okay, so first memory is 125, and that's where he dies. He's the guy who got shot. Justice at Sea sketch. He was shot, though, right? Right? Or is that not the guy that got shot? This person's face is no longer blurred, which means they can now be identified. Use the book and pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book maps, crew manifest, and artist sketches on pages 2 through 4, along with the individual conversation logs to find out clues about. There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You will have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck. I'm pretty sure this is the captain. I don't know if it tells me if I'm right or wrong. But we saw him pretty clearly, I thought. And who's the guy? Let's actually. This is the guy that died. Right? This doesn't seem like it's going to be a short game. So yeah, that's the captain. This guy with the short hair and beard, and there's this guy with the cap, so... But I know his fate. He was shot. He was shot with a gun. By the captain. Okay, so that let me leave. Oh, and this is now open. Okay. 2 corpses in here. Knives on the floor? Or just something. Something's on the floor. The heck is that? This might be the captain. We might see how the captain dies.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
So that's the captain again. holding a... He's holding a stick. He's holding a knife. He slashed this guy. Is this the guy with the... Is that a hat? Is it the guy from the other memory? We don't know. There's a gun on the floor. This guy is already dead. So this happens later. It's not very easy to recognize the faces. I mean, they're so... He was, no, he's not alive. Well, he could be alive. Exploded, froze, fell. He wasn't incinerated. He was knifed by the captain. Oh, it does let me change it, so... Are we going to have to pay attention to accents as well, since we know that different people are from different places? And the captain is not dying in this scene. Okay. How do I opt to exit? Okay, you can just go like that to walk out of the memory. So that's that guy. He was wearing the hat, right. Other corpse over here. Reveal your secrets. Captain remembers the basics of CQC. He is doing all right for himself, but he has been stabbed. This happens after this guy gets his neck slashed. Oh, wait, what? Can I... Is that... What? It lets me move him around, but it's not, like, helpful. Like, it doesn't seem like it lets me, like, line them up and say, yes, that's him. It's just a... Oh. Alright. Well, whoever that guy was, he got his skull caved in. Twitch has been crashy on your main computer. I am sorry to hear that. That is no good. Justice at sea. Oh, we see everybody standing around watching this guy get hanged. Maybe. He got clubbed. Is that fair to say? To shreds, you say. I'm blaming all this on the captain. That guy might not even be the captain. He might have just been in the captain's quarters. Busy day? Could have been several days. 3 memories. Was he in... Hold on. It doesn't let me view this memory again from here, does it? No, maybe not. Who is this? Oh, okay. So we do get it does highlight which person they are. When you zoom in on someone, it is telling you who they are in the picture. Assuming you can see their face. I did not realize, just look at all of this spray here. Was this covered in blood when he swung it? It looks cool. Everything in this looks cool, by the way. So that guy, if we make sure, he's definitely that fella. Open the book while examining a face to flip directly to the sketch. Okay. Oh, they're not hanging him. He's hanging there while they shoot him. Can I go up here during the memory? I can. But to no avail. So, who is he? That guy? Yeah, and he was... Okay. 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 Still getting a handle on what we do here. And we really don't know who this person is. Are they alive in this picture, even? Or is this guy's the violin? You don't have sufficient information to determine this person's identity. Oops. Oh. Wait. I think I might have canceled out of the explanation. Fair enough. Again, extra creative dithering in the back. Who wants to make a boat game? Did you see? Were you here? I can also change what like you can change the display type. Ugh. Can you imagine? Back when all video games looked like this. Well, not looked like this. I mean... What is... No, we'll leave it on smooth. I don't know what that is. So, we go over here. Ah, we do find another person who has died. So is she the captain's wife? She said, "Where is the captain? I want my husband." And then, oh my gosh, it's a tentacle. Okay, that happened. A freaking 70-foot octopus attacked. What do you even put as the cause of death? Oh no, I have to hit tab while doing this. I don't see any lady names on here. Oh, Abigail. Oh, Witterell? Witterell, same last name. But that could be his daughter? Could be his daughter. I don't know. I'll take a guess. I'll take a guess and say that's his wife. Who is this? Oh, it's taking me out. I didn't want to leave. Not like this, not yet. How did they die? Special effects. The Doom. How did we get here? Oh, so there were several different events. The corpse was moved. Okay. Abigail, we think, met an unknown fate. Martin! The corpse was moved post-mortem. 10 others were present, and one of them is named Martin. Boy, this is a dilly of a pickle, as they say. Oh, and it lets me see this scene. Okay, or no? Yes? Maybe? Why am I shaking? I don't want to shake. It's that guy. He is still blurred. I guess. What? Oh. Why did that happen? I'm so confused by what just happened. It's on fire now. What are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? There's so many people to examine. I have to make sure that I don't just Kelahonka, hello, yes. This is maybe the most unique game I have ever played in terms of the way that it looks and what we're doing. Okay, he was squeezed to death by a giant octopus after stabbing it. That was, maybe he did it. Maybe someone else did it. I don't want to give him credit. Not necessarily. Oh, he's got the tattoos. He's easily identifiable. I do not have any idea who he is, though. Can I not get to him in the... He's just some guy. I don't know how I'll know when I have everything right either. I don't really know yet what causes the game to progress. Oh, one of them is throwing the other one a shotgun. Maybe. And then we fade out. I don't think I finished the, now the thing is shaking again. And instead of doing anything normally, it does that. The strange mist is leading me to certain corpses that, I don't know, represent different chapters? Somehow? Or just leads to more corpses appearing. Trying to hold on. Is that an explosion? Oh, so he's just standing there like exploded. Well, not standing there, but floating there. But there doesn't seem to be a point in zooming in on these people if I cannot yet do anything with them. The do something portion of the game still eludes me at this point. That is really cool looking. Game makes for some gorgeous screenshots, I'm sure. Okay. Well, they exploded. Blasted by an explosion, I'm sure. He didn't look like he was okay. Well, he's not dead. There's nobody else dead in this scene, is there? He's had better days, this guy. Oh, we've seen him before. Yeah, we've seen him in 3 memories. We have not seen him die yet. We do not know his face. See, I don't think I have to do this in order to record them. Oh, and there's always a door that you can walk through in order to end the memory. So can I go down here? Maybe I should go back up. Maybe we should try and, let me take a peek at the book. If we go... the end. You got this guy, and that guy. Oh, there's still more, though. There's still one more person. Maybe the captain himself. He was shot. He was knifed. He was clubbed. Looks like 3 others were present. Oh, okay. The guy who was clubbed, the guy who was shot, the guy who was knifed. They were... Since that's the last chapter, maybe they're the last 4 people alive on the ship. Can I find the captain's corpse? There's nothing in here. Nothing here. There's that guy and that guy. Zooming in on that doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe later I will get a power. Oh. Hello, person on the floor.
Abigail, your brother, my friend. I shot him dead.
Abigail's brother is the guy who got shot.
I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me for everything.
Suicide. And he was certainly the last person alive then. There she is. We figured out early on. We figured out without any help from Shooty McChest over here that that's his wife Abigail. Yeah, that's fine. How do I... Okay, I guess I just have to be in the scene for a little bit before it fades out and then gives me the page. But he went over here to be next to his wife, who was already dead, and to tell her, the person that I shot was your brother. I'm your husband. He didn't say that I'm your husband. No one else was present. Met an unknown fate. I know what he did. Suicide by gun. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. Now, Abigail shouted the name Robert. Was she shouting for her brother? Does that mean her brother's name is Robert? Why is he bookmark? Can I unbookmark him? Remove bookmarks. He's the guy that was knifed. Shot. Exploded. Oh, no, wait. I wanted the shot guy. Oh, no, wait. What did she did she shout? What name did she shout? Robert? If so, that is the captain's name. We don't know her maiden name. That would help us figure out who her brother is. This is so interesting. And he was bleeding from the knife wound from that other guy. How could we figure out that guy's name? So they break in because they were looking for shells? At first I thought they meant cannon shells, like the ship was taking fire. But no, they broke in order to take some shells. That had no dialogue. Your brother, my friend, I shot him dead. Alright, so how do I get to the other memory? No, she yells for Martin. She yells for Martin. So the shot guy might be her brother. I mean, the shot guy is her brother, but maybe his name is Marvin. That's where she's depicted. What is this? Using the book generally. Conversations, and note any names that are mentioned. Refer to the ship map and pay attention to the labels of rooms where people or objects are found. Arrows indicate the flow of time. Deduce origins, roles, and relationships from depictions in the artist's sketch. Use the manifest to see all crew and passenger information in one place. Oh, you can click on it to just see the whole thing. Origins can give clues to a person's appearance or accent. Wonderful. So if they sound like damn it to hell. freaking... It's right there. His face is right there. His crazy swirly eyes are right there. I can't think of the idiot's name from Danganronpa 2, who I gave the terrible accent from nowhere. Nagito. If I find someone who talks like Nagito Komaeda, I know exactly which country he came from. All right, so I can click on this and see. Martin. Martin is the third mate. That would make sense if he was someone, you know. Martin. Oh wait. We can see her maiden name. Maybe. Hoskett. William Hoskett. Okay, the first mate. Oh. Okay, so she was yelling for someone named Martin, but William, the first mate, is her brother. That makes sense. Okay. The guy who was shot. This is William. Shot with a gun by the captain. We're getting it. We're getting there. What I might do is, after we finish up Radiant Historia, I might just play this and nothing else until I beat it. So let's say I leave. Now what? 4 X's, because we've seen all 4 of the scenes.